Welcome back. Got a great show tonight. Matthew Perry from Friends is on his way out from the new movie Blue Crush. Michelle Rodriguez is there. I like Michelle.
Yeah, she's cool.
She's cool. And performing a song from their debut CD, Dirty Sexy Nights in Paris. Audio Vent will perform as well. Let's go. How about tomorrow? Tomorrow night, actor Martin Sheen will be here, and Anna Nicole Smith. Yes, that Anna Nicole Smith, and Snoop Dogg. You can't get more diverse than that. You got the president, a rapper, and Anna Nicole. How are we going to get that? Snoop Dogg will perform outside for our Lincoln Garage concert series, and director Kevin Smith visits the largest collection of Elvis memorabilia in the world. We are right on top of what's happening. And Labor Day weekend, I'll be at the Casino Rama in Rama, Ontario, Canada. If you're in Canada, come up. August 30th, but on the 31st, I'll be at the Trump Taj Mahal, Atlantic City. So come by, meet the wife, say hello. All right, let's get right to it. My first guest just got an Emmy nomination for his work on the hugely popular show Friends, also starring in a new movie called Serving Sarah, which opens everywhere on August 23rd. Please welcome Matthew Perry, ladies and gentlemen. How are you, buddy? Now, I must give you a compliment. We all know about the Emmy nominations, but a lot of people don't know you have not crashed a car for over a year. Is that correct? There you go. That's quite an accomplishment.
Yeah, I'm very proud. Thanks. Listen, you know, it's great to be here, and the fans are always so great and everything. But I was watching the show last week, and I saw that Matt Leblanc was on. Right. And, you know, his birthday was coming up, and you gave him a little present. You gave him a little puppy dog.
Oh, getting a Chihuahua dog?
Yeah, I thought that was very sweet. And my birthday is on Monday. Yeah. And I was just wondering, you know, what do you have for me, buddy?
Well, I mean, did you think that I would perhaps give something to one friend and leave another one out? Is that what you think?
Well, that was the fear.
That was the fear. But you know me. You see, did you think you would come here and I would somehow leave you out? That I don't treat all friends equally? You see, I have something.
Do you have?
Yes, you came here expecting to embarrass me by not thinking, yes, I have a lovely... Now, do you want it now? Do you want to open it later?
Well, I think they'd like to see what...
You want to open it now? I think you'll enjoy it.
Very well wrapped.
Thank you very much.
I guess it's not a Chihuahua.
No. I think you'll like it. All right. Thought you'd get some lovely... That's Matt right there. There's Matt. You see he's kissing the dog.
Yeah, Matt, that's a very sweet moment for Matt.
And you see the frame, Aaron Brothers?
Oh, it's an expensive frame.
Yeah. So I'm going to put this right here.
Yeah, I'll put that over my fireplace.
A little bit later. Great. Now, what's new? You know, I enjoy... you see, I enjoy the rumors about you, and I enjoy reading about you.
Me too.
Do you get a kick out of it? I mean, do you enjoy some of them? I know some of them are nasty, but some are some fun.
The fun thing is, you know, if you go by the tabloids for the last 4 months, right. I'm the father of Elizabeth Hurley's baby.
I heard that.
I've started drinking again. Yeah. I have dated about 19 women that I've never met. Right. And I'm engaged to Jennifer Capriati. Ah. So it's been an exhausting 4 months.
Really? I imagine. I don't know how you have time to crash a car. Yeah.
But it's very funny, you know, the way that they do these stories, this is always a little shred of truth, always just a tiny little bit of shred of truth, and then they, you know, fabricate the rest. Sure. But I think it's important to just say here that, Jennifer Capriati is really the father of Elizabeth Hurley's baby.
Really? Really?
I don't want to go into how.
Well, again, this is...
But I did bring a sketch for you. No.
Really? I would pay to see that sketch. That would be a good one, though, being the father. That would not be bad.
Well, I like what it says about kind of my sexual prowess, you know, because I can apparently impregnate someone without sleeping with them.
Really?
So, be careful.
Yeah, that's quite a trick. Yeah, be careful. Now, tell me about you and Jennifer Capriati. Now, it seems, I think I've seen pictures of that kind of shot as you get in a car.
It's just the kind of shot. The stupidest picture. Jennifer is a friend of mine. Right. And I went to... Yeah. We were... Yeah. Right. Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah, got it.
No, she's... She's a friend of mine, and a friend, yes.
Yeah.
And I went to France to watch her play, and what was big France fan? All right. And the funny thing is, I was kind of sitting with her family, and while she's playing, she tends to look up a little bit just for some reassurance, right? But she looks up so briefly. There's like a period of like maybe 3/4 of a second that she looks up. So you have to spend the whole match just waiting for her to look and then thinking of some, like,
you know, some supportive,
right? And then you'll miss it, and then she'll look up again.
Right.
Like that. So I looked like a French spastic person.
Really?
Yeah. And then you realize at the end she was looking at her father the whole time.
Right.
Anyway,
you can't run those things. You can't run those things. Yeah. All right, look, we'll take a break.
All right.
More with Matthew right after this.
Great.
Welcome back. Talking with Matthew Perry, Serving Sarah is the movie. Now you commented, you were watching Vicky, and you said, that's the job I would like.
Yeah.
Leading
Vicky's
the dance?
just standing over there dancing for a living.
Yeah. Are you a dancer by trade?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a dancer. I go to clubs sometimes and watch other people and make fun of them dancing.
Really? Oh, yeah, that's that, yeah.
But I can see why you think that, because most people say that I have the legs of a dancer.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Most people say that?
So many people.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I've never heard anyone say that.
You can just edit this stuff right out.
Yeah. Now, we were talking about Jennifer Capriati before, but you were a pretty good tennis player for real, weren't you?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's originally what I wanted to do when I was...
You a pro?
I was a nationally ranked player in Canada. Yeah, and then I moved down. I moved down here, and my family came, with aspirations to be a tennis player. And the tennis was just a little bit more superior down here. And I went to my first big satellite tournament thing. My family came out, my father, my grandparents, and I didn't get a single point.
You didn't score once?
No, not one, not 1 point.
Really?
And so my father sat me down and said, "You've made a serious vocational error."
Oh, really? Were they just ready to cheer?
Oh, yeah. They had their lawn chairs out, ready to go, and,
I mean, see,
it's just pathetic. Oh, yeah. Just terrible.
Oh.
Just terrible. But now as a tennis, as a tennis player, when I play with Jennifer, or I've been lucky enough to play with Agassi in some charity events and stuff, and it's been a lot of fun, and kind of getting back into the game now.
Yeah.
So it's been fun, and as a tennis player, I know I act better than those guys.
Well, yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
It'd be more dramatic effect.
Exactly.
You can go in and
can't believe I missed that shot.
Throw yourself into the word. Now tell us about Serving Sarah. We haven't seen it because they didn't send us a copy.
Yeah, well, you have to watch. We'll watch. I'll come by tomorrow. We'll watch it together.
Oh, well, the clips look great. You're constantly. You seem to get punched in the face a lot by women.
Somewhere, some studio decided that it was funny to watch me get beat up. In Whole Nine Yards, I get beat up. And this one, I get beat up a bunch of times. But no, we're really excited. Serving Sarah is a really good movie. It turned out it's better than what we thought it was going to be.
Tell us the story.
The story is basically I play a process server, a guy who serves subpoenas, and I have to serve a subpoena to Elizabeth Hurley, and once I meet her, she convinces me to pretend that I haven't done that and to serve the subpoena to her husband. So we go off on the road and do that. And it's a really funny thing. And Elizabeth is unattractive but funny.
Really?
Yeah.
Not your type at all.
Very, very displeasing to the eye, but she's got good comedic timing.
I guess it really is in the eye of the beholder. Yeah. But you do a lot of characters in this movie, right?
Yeah. One of the good things, I did a little bit of research before we started the movie, and these process servers sometimes have to pretend to be other people to get where they need to go.
Right.
So it reminded me of a movie that I love called Fletch, where
the Chevy Chase.
The Chevy Chase movie. And so we played around with it. Bunch of different characters, and I do a couple of impressions. And
like who do you do impressions of people we know? Or
well, I do an impression of Selma Hayek.
Of Selma Hayek?
Sure. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I do. But I'm not very good at impressions, so I basically do their second cousins twice.
All right. Okay. Go ahead. Can you give us a little?
Selma, she talks like this, and everything is so big when she talks, and Matthew, and she's a great actress. We did a movie together, And so at one point, one of the things I decided to do was do that accent. And I hope she's not mad at me.
No, I'm sure she won't be. So as a process server, all you have to do is go like this, right? touch the person and it's served?
Yeah,
is that how it works?
Yeah, it's very scary. I mean, it's ridiculous.
So if you went up my throat in their face, boom, that's it.
Yeah, you just have to touch the piece of paper. That's their job.
Right. Okay.
So they kind of, lurk in the corners and come out.
Just throw it out. Because I see it in movies or in real life. They just go, oh, gotcha. It's like cooties.
Yeah, you're like cooties.
You're selling cooties, and boom, you got cooties.
Yeah. After all my months of research, I realized that it was just kind of like cooties.
Just cooties, all right. What's the scene we're going to see? What happens? Oh,
this is very funny. Cedric the Entertainer.
Nobody funnier than Cedric.
He plays my boss in the movie, and he's telling me that I need to go get Elizabeth Hurley.
Let's take a look.
This is the Texas branch of my biggest account here in New York. This file could open up a lot of out-of-state business for me. You understand? It's an easy job. All you gotta do is do it fast. None of that lollygagging. I'm serious.
You got it, boss. And let me just say from the bottom of my heart, that suit is kicking.
Get out!
I'm gonna go.
You better go. This suit kicking. This suit cost me $300.
Hey, congratulations on the Emmy nomination. You excited about that?
Thank you, yeah. Yeah, it's really cool. The show did really well. Got some Emmy nods. And,
Well, I mean, it's great 10 years later, because most shows, the first year, and then people kind of... But it's gotten stronger and stronger each year.
Yeah, the writing has just been good, and luckily you guys seem to have taken us into your heart. Yeah.
You know, they keep saying this is the last season, and everybody says this is the last season, and the cast and the crew say we're not doing another season, which opens the door for, you think there'll be another season?
You know, that's the first time I've been asked that.
Really?
No, I think this is. I think this is.
You think this is it?
You know, you never say never, but we're certainly looking at this season as a whole year to really close off the stories.
Just seal it all up.
Very well.
Close up the apartment.
Huh? Yeah, close up the apartment.
It'll be a sad day, but it's going
to be a really emotional time.
And good luck at the Emmys.
Thanks, buddy.
Matthew, thank you very much. Matthew Perry. We're right back with Michelle Rodriguez right after this.